afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. You have a nice one, Susan?
I did. Quiet, just the three of us, but it was very nice. How about you?
Just the two of us. Very nice. We got the tree decorated. I actually put lights outside.
That's a first for you, isn't it?
No, it's been a while. Getting into the spirit.
Good.
All right, we'll get to all that. But first, here's what's making news at 4. A week into Dane County's election recount, officials hope to be 3/4 of the way done by the end of the day. Plus, after millions travel for the Thanksgiving holiday, infectious disease experts say the worst days of the pandemic are just ahead of us. And medical experts explain some of the factors leading to Wisconsin having the worst disparities in infant mortality rates. But first, let's take a look outside on this Friday. Kind of cool, but the sun was out. That makes a big difference. And a nice weekend on tap. Dana's in the backyard. Did I see a 50 in the forecast?
Yes, we're actually going to hit 50 tomorrow. It's going to be really pleasant outside for this weekend. Just nice to maybe walk a few laps after making it through Thanksgiving. We still have a little bit of sunshine. Sunset, though, is right around the corner. Here's a live look at downtown. We have a clear sky overhead, and those temperatures will drop again overnight with that clear sky. 43 currently in Janesville, but we've already dropped down to the upper 30s in Madison, about 38 with our breeze coming in from the northwest. So that's why it was just a little bit cooler outside this afternoon. Doppler track's quiet, though, and that's how it's going to stay through the weekend. And likely into next week, a very calm stretch. Mild with temperatures near 50 for tomorrow. The sunny skies will stay, though it is going to be a little windy and a little cooler by next week for the start of December. We'll take a closer look at that full 10-day in just a few minutes. As far as the roads are concerned right now, I'm not seeing any major delays and no accidents to report, which is always a good thing along the Beltline. Pretty smooth at this hour from Janesville to the Beltline, 25 minutes, 15 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton and Sun Prairie to downtown. A quick 9-minute drive on this cool but clear evening.
Back in a few minutes.
Very nice outside. All right, Dana, thank you. The presidential election recount in Dane County is expected to finish on Sunday, a bit slower than in Milwaukee County, where officials expect to finalize the count this evening.
Naomi Coles was at the Monona Terrace today and joins us with an update. Naomi? We're apparently having a little trouble with Naomi. We'll hopefully get back to her coming up in just a little bit. President Trump's legal team suffers another defeat in court. An appeals court in Philadelphia rejected his latest effort to challenge the state's election results. According to a judge's statement,
I don't understand what happened.
On behalf of the 3-judge panel, quote, the campaign's claims have no merit. The letters also say charges of unfairness required specific allegations and then proof, and, quote, we have neither here.
Despite the loss in Pennsylvania, President Trump's lawyers are vowing to take the case to the Supreme Court, even as the transition process is underway. President Trump took in a round of golf early today before heading off to Camp David. Speaking to reporters on Thanksgiving evening, the president again called the election rigged. The president also said he'll travel to Georgia, rallying voters to back Republicans in 2 runoff elections in January that will determine which party controls the U.S. Senate.
Maybe I'll go twice. It's very important that we win those races.
There's nothing we can't do if we do it together.
From Delaware, the president-elect tweeted an acknowledgement to America's indigenous communities today, writing, let's commit to writing a new future together. The Bidens spoke with healthcare workers on Thanksgiving and released a video on Twitter. Despite the transition now underway, the Trump administration is trying to push forward with more regulatory rollbacks, making headway today to cut federal protections of migratory birds. The National Audubon Society is calling on the Biden-Harris administration to reinstate those rules if that change goes through. The presidential election recount in Dane County is expected to finish on Sunday. As we mentioned, it's a little bit slower than in Milwaukee County. Officials there expect to finalize the count tonight.
There's nothing we can't do.
We think we have our audio straightened out. Naomi Coles was at Monona Terrace today and joins us with an update. Naomi?
Hey, Mark, sorry about that technical issue, but as I mentioned, the Dane County clerk, he tells me they started the day at about 65%. They're hoping to finish this evening by 75% of that vote finished. Madison is the only municipality left in Dane County that hasn't yet finished counting. And the process has picked up a bit from earlier on in the week when challenges to votes were taking longer and delaying that count.
As the week has gone on, it's gotten faster. I mean, the observers know what they're looking for. The tabulators have gotten quicker. We've been able to find more ways to be efficient as we've gone along. So definitely today is moving along very smoothly.
Some of the major objections from the Trump campaign have included the roughly 16,000 ballots returned during Madison's Democracy in the Park event, absentee ballots without a written application, and ballots where clerks filled in addresses for witnesses, and that's a practice used for years, plus ballots from indefinitely confined voters. Now, the Dane County clerk says the recount is likely just the foundation for legal challenges that might come out of the Trump campaign. He does tell me that, unlike Georgia, we're unlikely to see another recount in Wisconsin because of Wisconsin election law. Now, meanwhile, the state Wisconsin Elections Commission chair, she is set to certify the vote next Tuesday.
All right, Naomi, thank you. Wisconsin's COVID-19 data has dropped drastically following a significant decrease in testing on Thanksgiving Day. According to DHS officials, about 22,000 people were tested yesterday. We haven't seen testing numbers that low since mid-October. State and county health officials confirm about 1,200 new cases today and 10 new deaths. The FDA could be authorizing a COVID vaccine in a few weeks. The Food and Drug Administration is holding an emergency use authorization meeting about Pfizer's vaccine on December 10th. Included in that meeting will be a panel of independent experts. The director of the FDA's Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research says a decision is expected within weeks, possibly days, after that key meeting. So far, Pfizer is the only company to apply for an emergency use authorization from the FDA for a coronavirus vaccine.
North Korean hackers are suspected of carrying out a cyber attack against British coronavirus vaccine developer AstraZeneca. Reuters reports the hackers posed as recruiters on networking sites like LinkedIn and then approached AstraZeneca staff working on COVID-19 research with fake job offers. The suspected hackers then set documents that were supposed to be job descriptions that were in fact laced with malware, designed to give hackers access to researchers' computers. Reuters sources, however, believe the hackers were not successful. A record number of Americans, 90,000, are hospitalized tonight due to the coronavirus. That is according to the COVID Tracking Project. The number of cases and deaths are sharply lower today, as Mark mentioned earlier, but experts say that is likely just due to slow reporting over the holiday weekend. Elise Preston has more.
Infectious disease experts say the darkest days of the coronavirus pandemic are just around the corner, fueled by Thanksgiving travel and gatherings. Hospitals like Rush University Medical Center in Chicago are preparing. Its lobby now transformed into a COVID triage area.
We will not get a reprieve because then Christmas comes and then New Year comes. So if we're just stacking surge upon surge upon surge, I am significantly worried about that.
Officials in San Antonio, Texas are concerned too. With cases rising, they issued a 10 p.m. curfew that lasts through the weekend, upsetting some bar and restaurant owners.
It is nonsense, and it's not fair to the citizens of San Antonio. They're grown adults. They can make their own decisions about whether they gather and how they gather.
Adam Abidia wishes people would take the virus more seriously. The Denver man was diagnosed with the virus in April. Doctors put him in a coma for a few months after both of his lungs collapsed. And today, he still needs supplemental oxygen.
I know it's a tough time for a lot of people. I've been through it. I understand it. I know what it's like.
Here on the front lines of the pandemic, hospitals, there is a glimmer of optimism. Frontline workers could get a first dose of an approved COVID-19 vaccine within a matter of weeks.
Pfizer expects the FDA will grant emergency use authorization for its vaccine soon. And last night, President Trump announced vaccine deliveries will begin next week. The Ochsner Health Medical Center in New Orleans participated in Pfizer's vaccine trial and is gearing up for distribution.
We are prioritizing our healthcare workers by the spring. Summer, we'll have more to give to those that are at risk, patients, and then eventually those that are otherwise healthy.
Moderna is expected to request emergency use authorization for its vaccine soon. A third vaccine candidate from AstraZeneca will likely undergo additional study after the company admitted a dosing error in the first trial. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
A new study from Northeastern University finds systematic inequality in things like employment, housing, and transportation is why Black and Hispanic people are 2.5 times more likely to get the virus compared to white people.
While medical technology has come a long way to help the about 1 in 10 babies born early survive, doctors want you to be aware of a disturbing reality.
Black babies are about 3 times as likely to die within their first year of life compared to white babies. Our Madeline O'Neill spoke with UW-Madison's neonatology division chief about why that might be and what can be done about it. Maddie?
Well, compared to other similar countries, the U.S. ranks near the bottom when it comes to babies born prematurely, given a grade of a C- on a recent March of Dimes report card. That's the same grade Wisconsin got. In our state, the gap between white and black babies' mortality rates is the worst in the country. Dr. Ryan McAdams says there's no clear-cut explanation, but plenty of possible factors, including differences in healthcare access and poverty, affecting mothers' health, which can play into babies being born preterm or even dying.
It's not race, it's racism. And we need to do a better job to help folks in the U.S. who may be disadvantaged for healthcare access, maybe have had to deal with poverty or a lot of life stressors, to say, like, how do we help them better? How do we listen better?
Akiko Moffitt gave birth to her son last January at just 23 weeks and 5 days. He only weighed 600 grams. Coming up at 6, we'll share her powerful story along with her message as she hopes that all babies and mothers get the care they need.
We'll see you then. Thanks, Maddie. Coming up next at 4, we'll share ideas for local shopping this holiday season. The events manager for Mystery to Me bookstore on Monroe Street will join us as well and share her recommendations for the holidays. Stay with us.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
People were afraid I was contagious. I felt gross.
It was kind of a shock after I started Cosentyx. 4 years clear.
Real people with psoriasis look and feel better with Cosentyx. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur. Learn more at Cosentyx.com.
So I can get the latest phones free with no hidden requirements?
Yep, all season long.
And do I have to get the most expensive plan?
Nope, no plan restrictions.
Okay, but we have to trade in our phones.
Right?
Right?
Nope, keep your phones.
Did you say free phone?
Yep, the latest phone's free for you.
Okay, in.
Switch to U.S. Cellular and get the latest phones free, available all season long with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular, upgrade to fair.
Do you have dry, cracked hands from constant washing, cold weather, and hard work? Try O'Keefe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keefe's for healthy feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet.
I got your back, you got mine. Think about you all the time. Together we can come through. That's what love's made of. Give thanks, no matter how you share it.
At Mounds Pet Food Warehouse, we know that no two pets are the same. That's why each of our 5 southern Wisconsin locations is wall-to-wall with everything you and your pet need, including dog food, cat food, pet beds, thousands of toys, treats, and chews, and supplies for your small animals, birds, and reptiles too. With so many options, finding what you need is easy. You gotta get down to Mounds and see for yourself. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse powers them all. And don't forget your free Mounds candy bar.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
This year, Black Friday sales are not limited to one day only.
And many stores are offering promotions both in-store and online. Retail went heavily virtual when pandemic-related measures first kept shoppers home in the spring. The Better Business Bureau of Wisconsin says with most great deals online, watch out for scams.
If you're shopping online, make sure that you're shopping the real website. Scammers mimic real retail websites. So they may change an E to a 3 in the website address or an S to a Z or put 2 L's in it. You really want to make sure that you're on the correct website when you are shopping before you click that purchase button.
Some major retailers have bulked up their staffing to handle curbside and delivery orders to meet anticipated demand. With cases and virus transmission rates on the rise, those trends show no signs of stopping. The CDC says it does consider shopping in crowded stores just before, on, or after Thanksgiving a higher risk activity.
The pandemic is keeping many Americans at home, of course, but die-hard shoppers did venture out today for the official start of the holiday shopping season. The National Retail Federation expects sales to increase between 3.6 and 5.2% this year, with stores raking in up to $767 billion. Millions will shop from home, of course, and online retailers like Amazon are expecting a huge jump in sales. As small business owners continue to deal with the economic impacts of the pandemic, a reminder, if you have some shopping to do, consider shopping local to support our community.
Dane Buy Local has developed an online marketplace for ordering and delivering. Their website also features a holiday gift page featuring ideas for unique local gift sets. They're also premiering a new Dane Buy Local gift card, which can be used at a variety of local businesses. Another record-setting day on Wall Street in a shortened holiday session. The Dow Industrials added 37 points, ending the week at 29,910. The Nasdaq gained 111 points, good enough for a record close. The S&P 500 was up 8, also setting a record.
This holiday season, it's more important than ever to shop local. And if you have any bookworms on your holiday shopping list, there are a number of local bookstores to choose from.
One of those is Mystery to Me on Monroe Street. Events manager Charlotte Martin joins us to talk about books to buy this holiday season. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see you again.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Sorry, I'm constantly working.
Well, that's
so,
good. That's good. It's good to see you.
It is good.
So what's some of the big books this holiday season?
Yeah, I've got a few here. So I'm going to talk to you about 5 different books today in 4 minutes or less. Here we go. So the first one is called We Will Not Cancel Us. This comes to us from an author named Adrienne Marie Brown. They're also an activist. I highly recommend this book for anyone on your list who has done all of their anti-racist reading. They always know what book you should be reading next. This is a book about cancel culture, which is actually very prevalent in a lot of different activist movements and something that we need to eradicate so that we can move forward into the future. So that's We Will Not Cancel Us. It's really cute. It's actually a good stocking stuffer. There you go. There's one. As far as fiction goes, we are all really excited about this book, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It's translated from the Japanese original text. It actually began as a play in Japan. And the premise of this one is kind of bananas. There's a coffee shop in Tokyo where you can time travel. But the catch is that everyone in the cafe with you is also time traveling with you. And you only have as long to visit the past as it takes for the coffee to get cold. So you got to make the most of it. That's a really delightful book. Highly recommend. For any young adult readers out there, or people who like to read young adult. That's me. We have this book, Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon. You may know David Yoon's name from his previous book, Frankly in Love, which is also a delight, and we have here in the store. Super Fake Love Song has a lot of influences from K-pop. So if you are someone who loves K-pop or someone around you keeps talking about K-pop, great intro. The basic premise here is that a nerdy guy, has a girl come over, and she mistakes his older brother's room for his, and his older brother's really cool. So he fakes being his older brother and being that cool. And haven't we all been there?
At one point or another, you know. We can all relate.
And then for anyone who's kind of dreading the shorter days and the cold and the snow and, oh my God, we're still in quarantine, I highly, highly recommend this book. It is the Indie Next book of December. It's called Wintering by Catherine May. Wintering as a verb doesn't just mean you get to go up north or to the Hamptons, wherever you're going, and you're not going anywhere this winter. I hope. Wear your mask. But this book is about how to rest and recover from grief or loss or just generally difficult times. It is so soothing. It's written by an English woman. You can tell. There's no accent, but you can tell. There's just like an English sensibility there. It is just beautiful. It makes a wonderful gift, and I think couldn't be more appropriate to the end of a very tumultuous year. And then finally, Wisconsin's own. We just got these in today. We're really excited about it. The Wisconsin Poet Laureate and the Madison Poet Laureate, so that's Margaret Rosga and Angela Trudell Vasquez, edited this collection of Wisconsin poetry. It's called Through This Door. And we just got a bunch of copies in today. We're really, really excited about this one. If you have anyone on your list who enjoys poetry or wants something very special to their hometown and state, this is the book for you. So that's it. Those are my wintertime recommendations for all you book nerds out there.
And books make a wonderful gift.
They really do.
Especially this
and they're
year.
Fun to wrap. So if you want us to wrap them, I will wrap them. I enjoy it.
Mystery to Me on Monroe Street. Charlotte, thanks for being with us. Have a happy holiday season.
You
Charlotte,
too.
great
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right, we'll see you next time. Still to come at 4. It first went on the air in 1973. Now, The Young and the Restless is about to mark a milestone. We'll find out what it is coming up after Dana's Weekend Forecast.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there yet. The Chevy family of SUVs, making life's journey just better.
Now during the Chevy Cyber Sales event, use $500 Cyber Cash on most SUVs when you unlock your code. That's around $239 a month on this Equinox for qualified lessees.
Question: are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans. In partnership with UW Health, Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, specialist copays as low as $25, and new this year, $0 telehealth visits, allowing you to see a doctor from the comfort of home. It's no wonder that 98% of our members choose to stay with Quartz. That's loyalty we strive to earn every day. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today, featuring cost and coverage details, plus other information to help you choose the right plan for you. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans also offer more value, with plans including preventive and comprehensive dental benefits with up to $550 reimbursement, vision benefits with up to $300 reimbursement for glasses or contacts, coverage for hearing exams and hearing aid copays as low as $700 per aid, and up to $160 reimbursement for over-the-counter health-related items. Quartz Medicare Advantage also includes fitness benefits and our new Snowbird travel benefits, giving you the same as in-network coverage as you travel across America. All from a plan that works closely with and gives you easy access to UW Health, an integrated health system serving more than 600,000 people each year. Together, we help you live well. Switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call 888-718-7756 or visit quartzmedicareplans.com/enroll to request your free planning guide from Quartz today. That's 888-718-7756.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday mattress sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals from all the top brands. Shop early and get a free gift and free quick ship delivery. Ashley Home Store.
Well, take a look at this. A Frankfurt confectioner has found a way to sweeten what otherwise looks like a gloomy Advent in Germany. His masked chocolate Santas are selling like hotcakes. Jesco Mann decided to put white chocolate face masks on his Santas after his masked Easter bunnies were a big hit in the spring. Mann said he hoped to raise people's spirits and have a bit of fun during a difficult time. I
love that idea. I might have to copy that with my Christmas cookies.
That would be a great gift as well.
Very, very cool. I can't believe we had masked Easter bunnies and masked Santas now.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll be it.
Hopefully we don't have masks like New Year's Eve. We'll have New Year's Eve babies and then heading into Easter. I don't know. We have nice, comfortable temperatures for the weekend, guys. Sunshine for the weekend and for next week. Here's a live look at downtown. Sunset is just a few minutes away. We'll look at your full 10-day right after the break.
Condon Jewelers, your locally owned jeweler on the east side. Fine jewelry includes rings, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, plus custom jewelry and repairs. If you don't see it in the store, we can get it for you. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
You okay, Mom?
Physical therapy might be a good idea for her.
Hey, Alice. Dean's got you covered.
This was a great plan, Grandma.
Live your life with a plan for every moment. Dean Health Plan.
If your dry eye symptoms keep coming back, inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Looks like a great day for achy, burning eyes.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Ha! These drops probably won't touch me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief.
Oh.
Xiidra is the only FDA-approved treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye, twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Talk to an eye doctor about twice daily Xiidra.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
That's not bacon. It's sausage.
Whoa.
Behold, Johnsonville sausage strips. Sausage that looks and cooks like bacon. It's a meaty miracle. Find them in the bacon section, even though they're sausage.
At the Home Depot, get Black Friday prices now through December on everything you need to show your holiday cheer, from tabletops to treetops. Shout it from the rooftops. Decorating improved with the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Condon Jewelers, your locally owned jeweler on the east side. Fine jewelry includes rings, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings, plus custom jewelry and repairs. If you don't see it in the store, we can get it for you. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Overall, nice and sunny conditions for the weekend. A lot of good news in our weather corner if you were hoping to have a mild Saturday. This evening, a little cool outside, 38 in Madison, 43 in Janesville. A little bit above average today with our breeze coming in from the northwest. Compared to this time yesterday, we are just a few degrees cooler, but not a huge temperature swing as that cold front did pass through. Now it's well off to the east. You can see the cloud coverage along the front, but not a lot of rain with it. We certainly didn't see any showers in our area yesterday, just some clouds. Now that cloud coverage is moving east and we have sunny skies heading into the weekend. Our breeze will shift though, becoming more of a southern breeze overnight and for tomorrow. So that means that warmer air is going to build in and we'll watch our temperatures climb up just a little more for Saturday afternoon. Today we are a little bit above average. Tomorrow will be quite a bit above average. Overnight mostly clear, a little colder. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 20s for our overnight lows early Saturday. That warm southern air builds in and we're expecting high temperatures for Saturday afternoon near 50 degrees. I saw a lot of folks out on their roofs today trying to do Christmas lights. Mark and I were just talking about folks driving on the roads with trees on the top of their roof. There's a lot of Christmas spirit kind of brewing in the air. It won't feel like Christmas tomorrow, but it'll be a great day to spend some time outside and get the decorations done before it does get too chilly. Overnight temperatures into Sunday close to freezing, and then for Sunday afternoon, we're expecting our high temperatures to drop back a bit in the mid to low 40s. Temperature swing might be a little bit above average, a little likely in that 6 to 10 day outlook. Our precipitation outlook, a lot more confidence in that one. Very likely we are going to stay dry, looking 6 to 10 days out and 8 to 14 days out. We just don't have any rain chances building in for the start of December. We're expecting quite a dry trend. It'll bring us a lot of sunshine though. 50 degrees the high for tomorrow, mild outside and mostly sunny. Again, our breeze coming in from the southwest. We'll see 50 for Saturday, mid to low 40s on Sunday, and then it does get a little cooler outside. Temperatures for next week will be in the 30s with overnight lows in the 20s, but we will have sunshine along with it, so that's the good news. We'll hold on to the sunshine with really no rain chances expected to build in, and temperatures staying pretty close to average for December.
All right, looking good. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana. Daytime's #1 drama will celebrate its 12,000th episode next week.
Chris Martinez shows us how The Young and the Restless continues to resonate with viewers after decades on the air.
Since 1973, The Young and the Restless has been part of daily life for millions of Americans. On Tuesday, TV's top-rated daytime drama will reach a milestone. Episode 12,000.
People say 12,000th show. That number is insane.
They were really into what I was doing. They liked it.
Many of the show's actors have played their characters for decades.
Trust, my darling.
Eric Braeden just celebrated his 40th as Victor Newman, and Peter Bergman has played cosmetics mogul Jack Abbott for 31 years.
Anyone who watched the show 30 years ago has a good half a dozen characters they know a ton of stuff about. 30 years later.
For nearly 50 years, The Young and the Restless has kept its viewers engaged by keeping its storylines real.
It's true life situations. It's about love, it's about family, it's about romance, it's about everything that the audience deals with every day.
We have steered clear of freezing Genoa City, of people coming back from the dead, of people who were possessed.
I know how much you wanted this baby.
And the writers have never shied away from controversial themes, taking on AIDS, breast cancer, and date rape. It's a successful formula that's worked for decades.
To the Abbotts, the Chancellors, and the Newmans, bravely facing a future together.
A future that promises more epic romances, socially conscious storylines, and a daily dose of drama. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The show is celebrating its 12,000th episode with a special week of episodes beginning Monday. The special week will feature flashbacks and the return of some beloved characters. Catch The Young and the Restless weekdays on CBS or anytime on CBS All Access. Well, tonight on News 3 now at 5, a DeForest 8th grader was able to correctly predict the presidential election outcome for all 50 states. We'll hear how she came out on top in a national competition. That's coming up at 5.
Looking for a sofa? Looking for a chair?
You haven't shopped furniture in Madison until you've shopped Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous new showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Knoll Manor Retirement Living in Verona provides extraordinary supportive living with compassion and grace. We offer independent living, assisted living, and closer care living options. We understand that staying social is important to everyone's well-being. That's why Knoll Manor provides engaging activities and ways to stay active and connect with others. There's yoga, bingo, outdoor music, and so much more, all while keeping your health and safety in mind. Knoll Manor Living. Welcome home. Contact us today to set up your virtual tour.
Our new house is amazing. Great street, huge yard.
There is a bit of an issue with our neighbor's fencing. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save even more.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Peter.
Touche. What?
Tongue out.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
We've been helping families make joy for over 100 years, and we're not taking this year off. So the Ford Built for the Holiday sales event begins now. We're giving you the best deals of the season on select Ford SUVs and Ford Fusion. So get the family together and make some joy this season. Ford, Built for the Holidays. Choose FlexBuy and get Fusion with 0 for 66 financing plus $1,500 cash back and $2,000 trade assist, or lease one for just $199.
Protect the people in your life from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in our community. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
Looking for a sofa? Looking for a chair? You haven't shopped furniture in Madison until you've shopped Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous new showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
Tonight at 5, the presidential recount continues in Wisconsin for the 7th day, while the Dane County clerk doesn't expect to be done counting until this weekend.
And sunny skies expected for the weekend with mild temperatures before a cool down for next week in the start of December. We'll look at your full forecast.
And then at 6, a couple of local season traditions up and running tonight. Plus Black Friday's in full swing, but things look quite a bit different this year. That story coming up tonight at 6. Welcome back. If you're looking for a safe outdoor activity for the family this weekend, tonight the Henry Vila Zoo Lights will be on for the first time this season.
And the weather's going to be perfect to see them. You can see the zoo lights Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays through December 27th. The hours are 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Masks are required, and the zoo is taking steps to promote social distancing and hand sanitizing. Tickets are $10 per person or $35 for a group 4-pack. Children 3 and under are free. Tonight is also the start of the holiday light show at Rotary Botanical Gardens in Janesville. According to the Janesville Gazette, tens of thousands of visitors go to see the display each year. And this year, they're expanding their season for a 23-night run. Masks are also required, social distancing measures will be in place, and tickets must be purchased in advance. If you'd like to do that, go to rgbholidaylightshow.com.
'Tis the season. Well, a new movie about a music legend begins with the words, "What follows is mostly fiction."
But the film stars say the story is based on important truths about its now iconic subject. David Daniel has a look.
Hello.
Name?
David Bowie.
Stardust stars Johnny Flynn as the young David Bowie, largely unknown and struggling.
12 singles, every one a total failure, except Space Oddity.
The question I kept asking myself is like, why isn't he making it? Like, what doesn't he see in himself? What doesn't he know about himself yet that we know now?
I need them to know me.
There's only one guy at Mercury who doesn't hate your new record with every bone in his body.
So he flies to America to meet his only champion, played by Mark Maron.
David Bowie, I presume. Ron Oberman, Mercury Records. You know, he was a guy that
was sort of forward thinking about music, and was really a champion for things that were new and things that had integrity. And because of that, the business was moving past him.
All it takes is one believer to change the world, and we got two.
Two?
You believe in yourself, don't you?
He could have been overwhelmed by it. He could have choked. And we chose to tell this tiny moment where you think he's gonna drown in it.
There is no authentic me. It's just fear.
Well, then, be someone else. Be someone else.
I think what's unique about this story is you have Bowie, dealing with these very human and real fears, beginning a career of creatively avoiding them.
Rock star or somebody impersonating a rock star? What's the difference?
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And we'll find out what Will Loper thinks of the movie on Monday. Still to come at 4, it's women telling stories about some other remarkable women. Our Michael Bruno goes behind the screens to check out Music Theater of Madison's production of Beyond the Ingenue, Trailblazers. That's when Live at 4 continues.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice.
Let us help you create your family's recipe for health. SSM Health and News 3 Now are making it easy by putting all the ingredients right at your fingertips. With topics like healthy habits, nutrition, and mental well-being, there's something for everyone. Visit Channel 3000's Time for Kids page for advice from SSM Health experts.
And catch fresh and informative reports on News 3 Now.
Take time for kids with SSM Health and News 3 Now.
You're up early.
Well, U.S. Cellular is giving away the latest phones for free with no hidden requirements, so I did not want to miss it.
Actually, you can get the latest phones free all season long.
What? All season long, huh?
Yep, and no hidden requirements.
You in the market for any camping gear? Only been used once.
At U.S. Cellular, get the latest phones free with the plan of your choice and no required phone trade-ins all season long. U.S. Cellular. Upgrade to fair.
Carrier has a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable this winter without burning your budget. With smart temperature management and remote access options, it's easier than ever to control your home's climate. And Carrier energy-efficient systems can help reduce utility bills without sacrificing comfort. For more complete comfort and greater peace of mind, turn to your Carrier expert.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
How do I use better than bouillon? I just add a spoonful to my marinades.
To stir fries?
Sauces.
Just whisk it in.
Brush it on.
Saute. It adds a cooked all day taste.
That doesn't take all day.
Better than bouillon. Don't just make it better.
Over time, things wear down. Tires, brakes, and headlight bulbs too. Sylvania's lighting experts know that if you wait until burnout, you'll lose up to 50 feet of visibility. That's from here to here in darkness. Switch to a new pair of Sylvania bulbs today and see better tonight.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
I make saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO statement savings account.
I know this all looks very Hollywood, but guess what? This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? Ooh, nice.
Right now, we aren't seeing any delays on the roads. In fact, much of Dane County looks pretty smooth. The Beltline should be a smooth drive this evening, and the same goes for the interstate. From Janesville to the Beltline, 25 minutes, 15 minutes to get from Sauk City to Middleton, and Sun Prairie to downtown, a quick 9-minute drive this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you.
All right, Dane. Thank you. A couple in New York got quite a surprise when they moved into their new home. Nick Drummond and Patrick Baker found more than 66 bottles of Scotch whiskey hidden in the walls and floorboards. The home dates back to the era of Prohibition and was built by a notorious bootlegger. The couple plans to sell the unopened bottles. Some of the whiskey is valued at $1,000 a bottle. It's like your dream house, right, Mark?
It is quite a find.
Well, first staged in 2018, Beyond the Ingenue is back. In this rendition, Wisconsin-based composers have worked with local performers to create musical theater pieces about women that inspire them.
The concert takes you into the lives of 11 extraordinary people. Our Michael Bruno goes behind the screens to check out the music theater of Madison's production of Beyond the Ingenue, Trailblazers.
Tell me, sirs, can we discuss how are we the savages while you are the ones robbing us?
We paired each singer with a composer, and they decided together who they wanted to portray, and then they got to work, and I kind of get to wait with bated breath for them to send me their songs, and they just come up with beautiful works of art that are really from the heart.
And tell me about a little bit about your experience in playing the iconic RBG.
Well, yeah, it could have been really intimidating for 1,000 reasons, but it really was a source of light during this time. The composer, Jennifer Hedstrom, really wanted to pay tribute to her legacy of light and all that she contributed rather than the sadness of her death. So you'll see in the piece, it's got a lot of light and a lot of heart, and it's actually really fun. So it was just a pleasure to be able to create art at all during this time.
This is a new process for me in collaborative efforts in a production. Usually I'm handed a script. This is the part that you say, and this is the music that you'll be singing to. I was allowed the opportunity to work with an amazing composer, Autumn Reed, and it took us quite a bit of time to get it together, but the finished product was exactly what we were aiming for.
I was a child who grew up poor, born into poverty, ridiculed and scorned, bullied and teased, 'cause my lunch was free, ashamed of my circumstances, but I dared to dream.
The song that we performed, the title is Something More, and it is inspired by Viola Davis, who is one of my favorite actresses. She has a very interesting story in how she began theater. It's a lot similar to my own experiences growing up and becoming an actress in my own right. And I felt like she deserved a definite pat on the back for making the strides that she did with all odds against her.
You know, your feelings about doing this type of production and this type of video theater, as opposed to doing the live theater that we've all done.
When you're rehearsing something in the rehearsal room, you see it sort of building and coming together. But in the case of something like this, it feels like all the pieces are up and all over the place, and then finally they come together, and you're like, oh, that's a thing now. So it wasn't, it's different.
Wow. Michael joins us now. That's something.
Those girls can sing, I'll tell you.
A lot of pressure to portray these very powerful women.
It really is. I think that was some of the wonderful things about this particular thing is that they got to really delve into who these people were, and the songs really speak to their characters and their personalities. It's really, really a wonderful undertaking.
Is this an original production, Michael?
It is an original production. These are all local actresses, and these are all local people who wrote those pieces of the song are all from Wisconsin. So they're all original pieces, all done locally.
Wow, it's pretty amazing. They did this back in 2018, right?
They did a different version of it in 2018. So this is the second time around, and this is one where they actually used famous people that are doing the songs.
All right, it's the Music Theater of Madison's production. Go to mtmmadison.com/trailblazers for tickets. The film concert production webcast November 20th through the December 20th, Fridays and Saturdays, 7 p.m., Sundays at 2:30. $10 suggested donation per viewer. All right, you ready, everybody? 3, 2, 1. It's Friday!
It's Friday!
Dana's here, too. All right, good to see everybody.
You too. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast coming up.
Keep your home and family warm and cozy this winter with a new degree of comfort from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to reducing stubborn body fat? Cool Sculpting. Book a free consultation to learn how Cool Sculpting is different at Robertson.
We are the Thrivers, women with metastatic breast cancer. Our time for more time has come. Living longer is possible and proven in postmenopausal women taking Kisqali plus fulvestrant. In a clinical trial, Kisqali plus fulvestrant helped women live longer with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer, and it significantly delayed disease progression. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Is your home giving you the cold shoulder? Fight back with a new energy-saving furnace from your local Rheem contractor.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today. Serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Saturday morning, the holiday shopping season is underway. We'll tell you what to look out for and how to help local businesses. And Chris says we have a pretty warm and breezy weekend in store for us. He'll have your full forecast at 5 and 8 Saturday.
Get more local news now with Channel 3000 Plus, our free digital streaming service that brings you area news and info 24/7 from the News 3 Now team. Channel 3000 Plus. Download it today and watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Temperatures right now are in the upper 30s overall. Not too bad for the evening with a clear sky. So those temps are going to drop overnight. We'll be in the upper 20s for those overnight lows. Light breeze coming in from the northwest. That fueled the cooler air today. But for the weekend, we'll see sunshine and highs near 50. I will take a closer look at that 10-day coming up during the 5.
All right, we'll see you then. We'll be right back with the News Hounds. Don't go anywhere.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider.
They do?
Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 200 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
Wow, really?
Really. Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
At Mounds Pet Food Warehouse, we know that no two pets are the same. That's why each of our 5 southern Wisconsin locations is wall-to-wall with everything you and your pet need, including dog food, cat food, pet beds, thousands of toys, treats, and chews, and supplies for your small animals, birds, and reptiles too. With so many options, finding what you need is easy. You gotta get down to Mounds and see for yourself. Mounds Pet Food Warehouse powers them all. And don't forget your free Mounds candy bar.
People were afraid I was contagious. I felt gross.
It was kind of a shock after I started Cosentyx. 4 years clear.
Real people with psoriasis look and feel better with Cosentyx. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur. Learn more at Cosentyx.com.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday mattress sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals from all the top brands. Shop early and get a free gift and free quick ship delivery. Ashley Home Store.
Well, most people are enjoying a 4-day weekend, but we know of 2 pups who worked on this Black Friday.
Yes, they did. Lola and Louie have compiled the best animal stories of the week for this week's edition of the Newshounds Now Update.
It's Newshounds Now Update with Lola and Louie.
This week on the Newshounds, 1 happy chimp.
Penguins invade Soldier Field.
And 1 in-shape canine.
But first, some ring-tailed lemurs were treated to a Thanksgiving feast at the Brookfield Zoo near Chicago. Their meal included turkey made of primate biscuits with honey, steamed corn, green beans, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin and sweet potato pie with primate biscuit crust and popcorn that served as whipped cream. This is the 7th year in a row that Moses, Dogwood, Ramses, and Butch got the feast. The staff also set up a laptop showing images of 2 other lemurs at the zoo to simulate a virtual visit.
Did you eat too much yesterday? Well, then take a cue from Boomer, an explosive detective canine. His handler, Detective Stephanie Neal, works out with him at Wichita PD's gym at City Hall. Boomer hits it hard, running anywhere from 5 to 7 miles every morning, outrunning most of his human counterparts, including his handler. Boomer also serves as a therapy dog. And if you're not already impressed, he also understands Spanish.
Those Shed Aquarium penguins are on the road again, this time visiting the home of da Bears. Izzy, Darwin, Tombo, and Charlotte took a field trip to Soldier Field in Chicago. They got a little fresh air and exercise. Field trips to various locations in and around the city are a regular part of the penguins' routine. The trips are important for the birds, providing variety and ensuring that just like in the wild, no 2 days are the same. Plus, they're just so darn cute.
And finally, we leave you with this. Meet Macy, a baby chimp at the Maryland Zoo, and this is her first time laughing ever.